Namaste. Now I'll be just touching upon the Bharathiya Panchanga. Now, as the word goes, it has Panchanga, what you call five aspects basically, but it has much more aspects than this. The five basic aspects of Panchanga are Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga and Karna. These are the five basic aspects of Panchanga. Tithi can be very closely equated to date. Vara can be very closely equated to the day of the week. Vara, Tithi, Vara, then Nakshatra. Nakshatra is actually not star, but it's a small group of stars where the whole zodiac is divided into 27 portions, and each portion has got one nakshatra, and each nakshatra has got 4 parts in it, once again 4 padas in it. So it totally adds up to 108 parts of the zodiac. So and each nakshatra has got 4 parts. So 27 nakshatras are there, and this nakshatra, like a day is associated with one nakshatra, or maybe two sometimes. There is a spillover that happens. So at sunrise might be one nakshatra, by sunset it has changed into another nakshatra. Then Sthiti, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga and Karna, and there are wonderful beautiful calculations for each one of them. Like it is not 24 hours, it is not Tithi is not 24 hours, it has got a different calculation. So when you attend the workshop on Panchanga, then you will be actually getting into I'll be getting into the details of how a Tithi is calculated, how we get into the Vara, how the Yoga, Karna, Nakshatra, everything, all of them are calculated. These are all mathematical rather than Ganita calculations of Ganita, and it's highly complex calculations, and how you get there is depending upon this. And other than these 5 aspects of Tithi, Vara, Yoga, Karna and Nakshatra, there is other things to it. For example, which is the Samvatsara. Samvatsara is a year, okay, and there are 60 Samvatsaras, and after 60 years the same Samvatsara, it will repeat once again. And Samvatsara. Then there is Ayana, that is Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. This is very beautiful concept which I have seen only in the Bharatiya Panchanga only, because Uttarayana and Dakshinayana is based upon the position of the sun. As we know, the sun is more towards the southern hemisphere for some time, and for the rest of the time it is more towards the northern hemisphere. When it is towards the northern hemisphere, it is called Uttarayana. When it is towards the southern hemisphere, it is called Dakshinayana, and they are equally almost 6 months each. So this is Ayana, that is Samvatsara, Ayana. Then there is Ritu. As I told in one of my previous talks, there are 6 Ritus, that is Vasanta, Grishma, Varasha, Sharad, Hemanta and Shishira. So 6 Ritus are there. So each Ritu has got 2 months, and from Chaitra to Falguna we have 12 months, and each, as Chaitra and the next month are one Ritu. After that, every 2 months the Ritu changes. So there are 6 Ritus and then 12 months. So Samvatsara, Ayana, then Ritu, then Masa, and then in the Masa we have Paksha. There is Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha. Krishna Paksha is the moon going towards new moon, and Shukla Paksha is the moon moving towards full moon. So the full moon cycle is called Shukla Paksha, and the new moon cycle is called Krishna Paksha. So these 5 plus these 5, all 10 together is Panchanga. Now if you look at the modern calendar, the calendar gives you maximum, what it gives you is year and then month, date and the weekday, which day of the week it is. That's it, over, close. So these are the only 4 things that are available in the modern calendar, whereas the Bharatiya Panchanga, along with this 5, it gives another 5: Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karna, then Samvatsara, then we have Ayana, we have Ritu, Masa, and then Paksha. So minimum 10 things are there in a Bharatiya Panchanga. Other than these 10 things, there are much more things, many more. The Bharatiya Panchanga is one of the best and the most accurately, calculated Panchanga, the calendar in the whole world. The people who calculate and make this Panchanga, they can predict solar and lunar eclipse for the next 1000 years. Which part of the country, which part of the world it will be seen, and how many minutes it will be seen, and where and what, and everything they can predict. That is the preciseness of the calculation that is done by these people. So the Bharatiya Panchanga is much more evolved than any other calendar of this world. So let us come together to see and understand this Bharatiya Panchanga before disposing it off as superstition. So I invite you once again to come and attend one of the workshops on Bharatiya Panchanga. This much is just an introduction to the Bharatiya Panchanga. Thank you.